not getting a penny. CEO Scott Moore declines Harry's demand for a 15M payment as patron of Invictus. It seems Prince Harry is outdoing himself yet again. The man who once wore the Invictus Games like a badge of honor, proudly showcasing it as his passion project, has now decided that he deserves a significant salary increase for his efforts. But this isn't just a modest raise. Harry is demanding a staggering $15 million to serve as the patron of the Invictus Games. The question on many lips is, $15 million to do what exactly? Show up, wave, and deliver a few heartfelt speeches? Let's take a moment to reflect on the origins of the Invictus Games. They were not the brainchild of Prince Harry. Rather, the games were founded by Sir Keith Mills in collaboration with the Ministry of Defense. While Harry, along with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, played a role in promoting the initiative, he has a knack for positioning himself at the forefront of any successful endeavor. Now, however, he seems to believe he should be compensated as if he were reinventing the wheel. Currently, Harry reportedly earns about $500,000 a year as the patron of the Invictus Games, simply for lending his name and appearing at events. But that's not enough for him. He's now pushing for a threefold increase, demanding $1.5 million. Enter Scott Moore, the newly appointed CEO of the Invictus Games. Moore likely thought he was stepping into a role focused on promoting sports for veterans, but instead finds himself navigating the whims of a man who appears to have lost touch with reality. When Harry's salary request landed on Moore's desk, he did what any sensible person would do. He declined. After all, Harry isn't exactly breaking a sweat in his role. He is more of a figurehead, a name on a poster, than an active participant in the day-to-day efforts of the organization. What value does he provide to the athletes? Perhaps he spends his time plotting his next royal documentary deal with Netflix or planning his next public appearance, rather than focusing on raising funds or advocating for veterans. Adding to the drama is Meghan Markle, who seems to have no qualms about inserting herself into the picture. It's not as though her career needs another boost. She has a talent for making every event about herself rather than the athletes it is meant to support. This raises eyebrows. How can Harry and Meghan charge for services that should be offered as a privilege? When one thinks of charity work, the image that comes to mind is of individuals dedicating their time and effort to help others, not leveraging their platform for personal enrichment. For Harry, what was once a noble cause has morphed into a lucrative paycheck. He is not donating a cent to Invictus, unless you count the donation of his name and his wife's relentless quest for attention. And let's not forget the additional expenses: flights, hotels, jewelry, everything that comes with maintaining a high-profile lifestyle on top of an already substantial $500,000 salary. This request for a salary increase comes on the heels of Harry's public declaration that the Invictus Games are a passion project for him. If that's genuinely the case, it's perplexing that he feels the need for a massive salary to support his so-called passion. It almost feels as if Harry and Meghan's charity efforts are more of a side hustle than a genuine commitment to helping others. Shouldn't the focus be on providing veterans with the help and resources they need, rather than boosting Harry's expanding bank account? In the end, Scott Moore's refusal to cave to Harry's demands is a small victory for common sense. Perhaps now, the attention can return to the athletes and the true purpose of the Invictus Games, rather than being hijacked by two self-serving individuals seeking the spotlight. As the dust settles, it is crucial to remember that the Invictus Games should center around the athletes, those who have sacrificed so much for their countries. They deserve our attention and support, not a platform for personal gain.